Okay, do you want the good news or the bad news first? Good news. Good news is Jason is far from us and is laying low. And the bad news? I wouldn't call it bad news, I'd call it a humongous problem. But Jason is the whole town convinced the Hellfire's a cult, and now everyone is pretty much gonna come for you. And your mothers are obviously very concerned about you guys and shit. Yeah. Shit. We need to go back into the Upside Down. Nancy, are you insane? We barely made it out of there in one piece. I mean, we don't even know who he's going to attack next. Yeah, we do. I can still feel him. Still marked. Cursed. I ditch Kate Bush. I can draw his focus and attention back to me. Max, you can't. He'll kill you. I survived once. I can survive again. Max, you don't have to do this. Yeah, Max, seriously, you don't have to. Yeah, Max, this is crazy, come on. I can buy you guys time, okay? So like, once you get in there, you can shoot him when Nancy's gone, you can stick him in the heart if he is a vampire. Or, explode him with some sort of explosive, dusting cooks up, you just I really don't care how you put this asshole in his grave. Whatever you do, whatever it takes, try not to miss. After a few minutes, everyone is still trying to wrap their heads around the plan that you and Max have. You guys sacrificing yourself? It seems too dangerous to everyone. Okay, but are you guys sure you want to do this? I mean, this is really risky. Nancy, you're not going to change our minds. We know the risk and we know what we're up against. And besides, with Listener, I'll be fine. She has her powers back now. She can protect me. We'll be okay. Still, guys, this just seems like a lot. Like, are you positive you want to do this? Like, really sure? Yeah, Robin, for sure. Trust us. I mean, this isn't the first time we both had our lives, endangered or whatever. It's pretty much the only way. They have a point. I mean, if we want to beat him, then we're gonna need a distraction. Then we need a plan. Okay, a plan. Any ideas? What if we split up into groups? One's protecting one, whatever. Groups? Okay, so there can be a lot of problems to face. Okay, what are we gonna do? We'll figure that out later. But for now, we need to focus on how we're gonna defend ourselves. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Problem? Yeah, unless you know some super dangerous place with a shit ton of weapons, then it's gonna be a problem. Well, actually, I might know a place. Seriously? Dude, he's sketchy as hell. Of course he has a place in mind. Okay, where? And he then pulls out this newspaper with, there's a bunch of stuff in it, and the place he had in mind down in the corner, which he's pointing at. It's the war zone. I've only been there once, but has everything you can think of, from guns, shields, explosives, grenades, anything. I mean, what? How is this legal? Well, lucky for us it is. I mean, it has everything. And it's not that far outside Hawkins. I mean, we could probably get there by, I don't know. Depends how we get there. Yeah, it's probably gonna take us forever. It'll take, hours to bike there and back. Bikes? No one said anything about bikes. Wait, some sort of car we don't know about? It's not exactly a car, Steve. It's not exactly mine, but it'll do. Hey, Red, you got a bandana, ski mask, something like that? Well, so with Eddie being completely stupid, not realizing the bandana in his back pocket, Max whips out her mask from 1984 Halloween when she went trick-or-treating with Mike, Lucas, Dustin, and Will as Michael Myers. Couldn't you have picked something a little less creepy? He asked. So he leads you all outside, and you all follow his lead to this house on wheels, aka the massive RV. And he sneaks in through the back window, and then you all follow him in, blah 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 blah. And he begins to wire into the steering wheel and gets the thing started. And then Steve takes over and drives off. Okay, that was insane. Tell me about it. I mean, like, stealing, a car and a house? Not a bad idea. Thank you. I'll take it as a compliment. Hey, you okay? Well, not really assuming you're not okay, but, just, because of this whole thing. I mean, you've been through a lot this week, and I know I keep saying it and checking on you, and you're probably sick of me telling you this, and whatever, and hearing it all from me, but I'm just making sure you're okay. I mean, this hasn't exactly been easy on you, or any of us, to be honest. Just want to make sure you're okay. I mean, are you sure you want to do this? I mean, you only just got your powers back, and we don't know what's gonna happen and how it's gonna go down.
Yeah, we should probably discuss that, actually.
Discuss what? The whole plan. Okay, plan. So, if I can have everyone's eyes and ears this way.
Yes, Miss Wheeler.
Okay, no way, give me that teacher bullshit, Dustin. Okay. So, I mean, groups should be easy, but plan is gonna be harder.
Okay, so if we're doing Max going upside down, she'll need to be, somewhere. And, that somewhere should be,
Okay, we're gonna need a location.
The Grill House?
Okay, Grill House, nice. Okay, so Erica, Lucas, Max, Grill House? Yeah? Happy with that? And, Max will try to distract Vecna from there, and Lucas, Erica, you keep an eye on her. Make sure nothing happens, and if anything does, take action immediately.
Roger.
Okay, then I guess the rest of us in the upside down, right?
Well, would say that, but who's gonna help us or piggybacking? She can call over California. I mean, if she can see in Eleven's mind, she can see where she is. And then, what are your powers again?
I am going to voice listener throughout this so it makes sense, and I'm going to voice listener for this one scene here. Okay. Something Levin doesn't have. Teleportation. Okay, that's really helpful, actually. So, if you can contact Elle, Mike, and Will, Jonathan, they can help you, and maybe you can get 11 to pay back with you. Yeah, then you'll have, 2 against 1. Perfect. Okay, so listeners sorted, and then S5. Obviously, we're gonna need a distraction from the bads. Ideas, anyone?
I think I might know a pretty cool guy who, has a guitar. That's pretty loud and can distract almost anything from a mile away. I need to come around the metal someday, Henderson.
Okay, great. So, where should that be held? Your mini concert? On top of my trailer? Okay, plan. So you're staying at your trailer in the Upside Down, and then me, Rob, and Steve can go blow up Vecna somehow.
Yeah, perfect. Okay.
But just don't be stupid for this whole entire thing, okay, guys? This is serious. I mean, we're up against something we've never been up against before, and a lot more complicated and more risky of death. So be careful.
I mean, you guys especially. You're going to see him in the flesh. Yeah, we know, but more worried about Max. You guys don't need to be worried about me, okay? I have Listener and Owl protecting me. Okay, sorry. Just overthinking this whole thing, I guess. I mean, losing another person be hard. Yeah, we know, Nance, but we'll be okay. We can get through this. I mean, we've done it multiple times before. And we were prepared and we did it. We were good and we got through it. You're right. Hey, so Steve, how far are we? Apparently just around this corner. Hey. How do you stay here? And then me and the rest will go in? I'll stay with Eddie. Me too. Okay, Lucas, Dustin, it is best you guys stay here. I mean, you guys are part of Hellfire, so yeah, that's what we mean. Okay, so yeah, stay here, and then the rest will go in. Yeah. Okay. Crisis averted. Plan made. We got this. Totally. I mean, we got this in the bag. Right? Yeah, totally. Yeah, right. So with that, you guys make it, and Steve parks the RV, you know, like around the corner from the whole store, so no one really sees them, or knows where like they're going and we're getting in and out of, you know what I mean? And then you, Nancy, Max, Steve, Robin, Erica, you know, all make your way into the store, and you split up with Nancy to get guns, Erica and Max go off, and Steve and Robin go get like other things they need. Yeah. Holy shit. Let's be fast. Yep, definitely. So, what exactly are we looking for? Like a shit ton of gas, I guess. So we're gonna like put cloths in bottles and then like make them into like mini grenades. Kinda. What are they called? Like I don't know, dude. I skipped school. Okay, jeez. Sorry, I'm just kind of stressed out. Hey, we all are, Robin. I mean, like, it's not like we haven't been through this, like, a million times already. I mean, like, we've been through it once, but, you know, still. Twice now, Steve, twice. Yeah, right, sorry. And you probably need to change clothes. We all do. Believe me, we all do. Okay, so how many of these do you think we need? Like 6 to 10, maybe even 20. Right. And then, just as Robin looks up, she spots Vicky. You're just gonna stand there and gawk at her? You're gonna go talk to her? Or shut up, Steve. Go talk to her. Seriously, I mean, this might be your only chance. And just as Robin's about to go talk to her, some random guy comes behind her and kisses her. And this obviously makes Robin upset, and she runs away. Hey, Robin, wait. Shit, okay, fuck, what do I do? Oh, listen, can you help me with something? Robin just kind of freaked out. She saw Vicky kiss another guy, and now she ran, and I can't find her, and I'm not good at this whole, like, girl-to-girl talk thing, and I was hoping you could help. Yeah, sure, give me a sec. Nance, you okay by yourself? Yeah, you go, I'll be fine. Okay, where is she? She ran that way. Okay, I can find her. So, you leave Nancy at the gun stand, and you go and find Robin, who is, you know, kind of curled up in a ball in, like, one of the aisles with people kind of looking back and staring at her, and you go sit next to her and comfort her. Hey, Robin, Steve told me what happened. Are you okay? I mean, I'm used to it, so why wouldn't I be okay? Look, I may not be interested in girls that much, but I know how they work. And believe me, I've hung out with a lot of girls in my life. Jesus Christ. But hey, look, it's just one girl, right? I mean, there are plenty out there, like, so many, and honestly, I mean, who knows? The guy might be a total douchebag. And if one day she doesn't open her eyes and see what an amazing, funny, overdramatic person Robin Buckley is, then she's not fucking worth it. Maybe something, listener, you know that? Yeah, kinda. I haven't felt this way about my girl in, like, so long. Ever since I, got into band in high school, I just kind of fell in love with her, and, we had a lot in common. I mean, she was in band, I was in band, and she seemed funny during band meetings, and she was smart, and I just wanted nothing more than to impress her, I guess, and I didn't really know what to do. I got it. I mean, I'm not saying she's the wrong person, but, sometimes we fall in love with people that hurt us. I definitely have. What are you talking about? Your relationship went well. Do you even know the beginning of it? The reason why me and Eddie got together, or how, was because of a stupid bet I made with Jason. And that was, like a year ago? And trust me, that started out as hell. We were friends, and then found out about the bet, which sometimes I feel like I don't deserve him. What? Of course you deserve him. You guys are pretty cute together. And you guys seem to fit really well. Yeah, but part of me is like, listener, do you really deserve him? You treated him like shit for so long, and I don't know, I just feel really shitty. Like, I got with him because of a dumb bet. So you're saying that you don't love him or something? No, I'm not saying I don't love him. Of course I do. It's just, it feels weird. But I'm glad that things worked out. I am. Hey, I know this whole thing is stressing you out a lot, and you're scared. We all are. I'm scared for you. But we're gonna be okay. I hope we have each other. I feel like I got him into this. You didn't get him into this. Like I did. I didn't even tell him about the situation with me and me having powers and whatnot. Hey, that's not your fault. If I had powers, I'd keep it a secret from people I love too. Fear of hurting them and them thinking I'm crazy and being like, oh my god, you're a freak, get away from me. It's totally understandable, sister. You don't have to be scared. You're right. Sorry. No, don't apologize, seriously. It's fine. No, you don't have to be scared of anything. He loves you. We all love and care about you. And we just want you to be okay. Okay? Yeah. Right. Now I think we have to resume our weird shopping trip of buying a shit ton of gas and legal weapons. Right. I should go meet Nancy back at the stand. Right. See ya. Yeah. After that pretty heartwarming and sensitive talk with Robin, you get up and go find Nancy, and she goes to find Steve.
can see that Nancy is still standing at the stand with all the guns and just picking out her favorite one. You know, for the whole big thing that's going on.
Hey, I think I found one. Nice. I mean, it should be good, right? Yeah, it's perfect. I mean, it's great. Whoa, Nancy and listener. Jason? I'm not expect you guys to be here. You know, buying weapons. You know, scary times. What do you want, Jason? I'm not here for long. I'm just, you know, talking to you guys. I mean, listener, how are you? I mean, you know, since Chrissy was pretty sad. Why do you even care, Jason? I mean, she broke up with you. And you went off acting like it was nothing. And now you suddenly care that she's dead. Hey, I loved her, okay? I loved her. And then you made her dump me. Just because of your stupid friendship and your this dumb bet. It's all because of you, isn't it? It's all because of you, little Miss Perfect Listener, who always gets what she wants. I mean, that bet was supposed to make you miserable. Well, it didn't. Okay? Yeah, how was your boyfriend, by the way? I hear he's wanted for murder. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, he murdered Chrissy, if you didn't know. Look, Jason, your bullshit about accusing him of murdering her, it isn't true. I beg to differ, listener. You really expect me to believe you over my own boyfriend? I wouldn't put past you. Look, Jason, she's not here to talk to you, okay? Just stop trying to guilt trip her into thinking that it was all Eddie's fault. We know it wasn't. Well, you never know. What are you really here for? Well, just asking, you might know where he is. What if I do? Well, if you do, I'm gonna get the police involved. And Nancy, you have a brother, right? Mike, is it? What about him? He's in Hellfire, isn't he? I know what you're talking about. Really? You know what I'm talking about? That is such bullshit. Seriously, I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, fair enough. Let's talk about something you might know I'm talking about. First of all, it's terrible choice again. Shotgun, really? I mean, yeah, they've got power, but I mean, someone really could just grab it from the head and redirect it. Jason, come on, just let go. You're not a part of this, listener. Would you let go? Let go. Whilst that whole thing with you, Nancy, and Jason was happening, his friends were scattered everywhere. Erica and Mas could see them, Steve and Robin could see them. So they quickly pay for the stuff and get out of there. Like, very quickly. They get back in the RV all panicking. What happened? Why are you guys panicking? We're all friends are here. Steve starts the RV and drives out of there. And you're all heading back to Hawkins. Okay, so just making sure. Whilst we're heading back, does anyone need anything? Like extra clothes or things like that? Absolutely. I feel disgusting in this thing. But I did buy myself a beret. Nice. Robin. Nice. We should probably stock up on, like, food supplies and stuff, because I bet we're all gasping for food right now, because I know I am. Yeah. What is that? Oh, Oh, it's the drink. Bye. So you've been holding the drink this whole time, you ever told us? Do you guys realize I can teleport, right? Can you teleport to like the nearest McDonald's and get something? Because I'm like starving. Seriously. We can split it. Who wants it? Me. Please. Please. Dawson does the first sip. Pass it around. Oh my god, it's so good. Is that cherry flavored? Uh-huh. You have good taste. I know. It's now nighttime. We've all dropped off Erica, Max, and Lucas at the crew house, and you're all back at the trailer park. You know, you park the RV somewhere kind of like in the trees so no one can really see. And Nancy's now going over the plan with the rest of you. Okay, let's go over the plan one more time. Phase 1. Max will, do her thing, get into Becky's mind. Blah, 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 blah. Phase 2. Listener will piggyback with Al into Max's mind and fight off Agna from that side. And Phase 3. Eddie and Justin draw the bats away. Phase 4. We meet Eric at the playground. She signals us. We head in. Phase 5. Flambe. No one deviates from the plan unless told otherwise. No one goes off track or does their own thing or tries to be cute or whatever and go off base. Got it? Clear. Transparent. Got it. Okay. Let's go. We'll head out and run towards the trailer where, the rope is and, the mattress, and then Steve does his massive flip into the upside down and, gets the mattress from that side. You get the gist. Whoa. What do you expect us to do? Applaud? Wouldn't hurt you too. Okay, just shut up and get the damn mattress already. And then you all go in and with the weapons, etc., etc., etc. And then, Robin and Nancy are, the street, and then you, Eddie, and Dustin are outside, the door, just outside the door, if that makes sense. And then Steve is he walks back and just looks at you guys and talks to you for a second. Okay, you guys just be careful and don't do anything stupid, don't be cute or be a hero, whatever. Don't worry, you can be the hero, Steve. Yeah, come on, look at us. We are not heroes. Yeah, very far from it. Okay, do you have to ruin the moment, every time? Just stop arguing for 1 second, okay? And listener, be careful too, okay? Please. I know, Steve, how many times think I've been through this? I know what I'm doing. Okay, just making sure. Okay. See you guys on the other side. Yeah. Steve, Nancy, and Robin make their way to the corrals, walking through the woods and whatnot. And then you're about to go inside the trailer back into the real world, but Eddie stops you. Hey, listener, just please be careful. And please don't, do anything dumb. I'll be fine, okay? And I promise, as soon as anything goes wrong, I'll be back here. As soon as possible. I'll come back, okay? And I'll just try to be as careful as possible. I'm worried about you. You don't need to be worried about me. You're actually going up against him, and I don't want the same thing to happen to you as it did to Chrissy. Look, it won't, okay? In my head, this is all for Chrissy. This whole fight is for her. He took my best friend from me. I'm not gonna let him get away with it. He tried to take Max from us. He took Fred from Nancy, and Patrick was a friend. He's not gonna get away with it. I won't let him. Yeah. Take care, Dustin, too. Just, please. I mean, I know he's been through this as many times as me, but he's still a kid, and this is all kind of hard on him. I mean, it's been Will first, and now everyone's involved, and it's a lot. So, whatever you can do, protect him. I mean, these kids, they're like little brothers and sisters to me. I mean, I've known them my whole life. And, I mean, Dustin's always been one of my favorites. So, whatever it takes to take care of him, just do it. But don't do anything stupid.
I won't. Well, can't promise it, but I'll try.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I should probably go. I mean, you know, we don't want to be afraid from the plan or anything.
Yeah, right. Sorry. I distracted you. Sorry.
Alright, I'll see you after.
Yeah. Hey, it's probably a really bad time to ask, but after my life goes back to normal, my name is cleared, do you want to go on a date? Me and you. Like, no one else. None of this whole, like, bullshit. People trying to, like, you know, arrest me, being freaked out.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a while since we've done that anyway, so.
Yeah. And Robin told me about your conversation earlier. Right? You don't have to think anything less of yourself just because you have powers. You have to think you're different or weird for it. I still love you no matter what. I fell in love with you for who you are. Even if I knew you had powers, I wouldn't have been freaked out. I mean, how you're literally dating the freak of, like, the school, probably in the world now, but I love you, and nothing will change that. Be careful.
Yeah. And I love you. And I'm sorry for dragging you in this mess.
You didn't drag me in anything. Okay, it's not your fault.
Okay, well, see you after this then.
Yeah.
After yet another heartwarming conversation between listener and another, you go off into the real world and teleport to California, where, you know, Mike, Will, Elle, and Jonathan happen to be, along with Jonathan's friend Argyle. Hey, guys, need your help.
Holy shit, where'd you come from?
Okay, Mike, no questions. I need your help. We know what's happening. Listener, we all know. You know what's happening with Henry? Yeah. And I may or may not have, like, kind of, you know, gotten into your mind and seen what's happening. I'll help you piggyback. We can fight him off and help Max. Yeah. I mean, we've done it before, we do it again, right? Right. So, we just need a whole place full of salt. Yeah.
Oh, and another thing that you probably should know. I mean, a lot's happened here since, we came here. Like what? You ever heard of something called the Nina Project? Yeah. Apparently, Papa wasn't dead. But, what? That wasn't possible. I mean, we saw him, the Demogorgon. Yeah, that's what we thought, but apparently he survived. But, he died. He's dead now. Like, no bullshit, no nothing, he's dead. Oh, God, okay, jeez. We're sorry if you were. No. There's no forgiving what you did to us. To any of us. And even Mama. Yeah. Well, this is, like kind of like a new beginning. Yeah. Exactly. Anyway, enough of that. We need to focus. We have a plan. I'll tell us the plan. Okay, now you know the plan. Okay, so back to a place with salt. What has a lot of salt? Well, my dude's lucky you know me. You know a place that has a lot of salt? Yeah, I do. Okay, where? Come on, bro, chachos and girl chachos, I don't know what to call you. Okay. Argyle drives you guys to like the nearest Circle Boy Pizza, and then Jonathan bribes like the cashier, with can I say the name of it? I don't know if I can say the name of it. With the lollipop stick. You guys are now in the bag, emptying out 2 freezers and filling it with water. Putting a bunch of salt, like a lot of salt in it, stirring it around until it's ready. So is everyone okay? Yeah, everyone's okay. I think and hope. So Max isn't overwhelmed or anything? I think she's slightly freaked out, I guess, but she seemed pretty positive about this whole thing. Yeah, I mean, Max was always one, to fight. Yeah. I'm just scared that... What if we can't protect her in there? Hey, well, we're gonna protect her. No matter what. I mean, you know Max, and I know Max, and we know what we're doing. We're gonna protect her. No matter what. And I will continue to fight even if I'm losing limbs. Or, well, an arm. I'll fight for her, hell. And I know you would too. Hey, guys, it's ready. Ready to do this? Yeah. Let's kick his ass. Dang, Al. Didn't you swear? Okay, there's no time to be surprised or whatever else unexpected cursing, but we need to do this in quick. I don't know if Max already in his mind yet. Right, okay. Yeah, sorry. Almost everything was happening with you in California with Al, Jonathan, Will, Argyle, and Mike. Everyone else had been setting up for the plan. Like Max, Lucas, and Eric had been talking with their little notepads and their blue flashlights, going around the crowd trying to find Magna. And, with Eddie and Dustin, they had been proofing the trailer so the bats couldn't get in.
And Steve, Robin, and Nancy are still walking through the woods, trying to, get close to the courthouse, waiting for Erica's signal at the playground. I know we've been in this woods already, but isn't it just, still creeping you out a little bit? I mean, kinda. But it's not the worst thing in the world. We'll be fine. Nothing can hurt us unless we step on a vine or get caught by a bat. We're good. So, I heard what happened with Vicky. Really sorry. No, it's fine. I didn't really expect it. Sure, it was really, sudden and all. I didn't really expect her to be with someone, have a boyfriend, whatever. But I'm fine. Really, most of me realize, if she's, with someone else, then she's not worth it. She wastes my time, liking her, Yeah, exactly. But enough about my lame love life. At least you have someone. How's Jonathan? I want to say good. We haven't really been contacting each other a lot lately. It makes me kind of worried, to be honest. And he still hasn't told me if he's going to college or not. You guys are going to the same college? Yeah. So it should be pretty fun, so we can see each other all the time. Because, it's been a year. Right, yeah. No, I get that. But, yeah. It's pretty wild for now, I guess. I don't really know what to say about it, but I think our relationship's okay. But he's been really distant lately, and he hasn't been answering my calls, or, I've been writing to him sometimes. I send him stuff in the mail, and, I don't get anything back. I know it sounds really, arrogant, whatever, I don't be that bitchy girlfriend who's, sends her boyfriend stuff, and he doesn't send her things back. Not that I'm really expecting anything. This is who I am. I don't know. Maybe he's stressing out about something. You can't really push him. Obviously, college application, it's a big thing. It's a big part in his life. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, Sorry. Hey, Nancy, it's fine. Seriously. Don't worry about it. Jonathan is, working at his own pace, and he's gonna be okay. It's Jonathan. Yeah, you're right. It's Jonathan. Sorry to interrupt your little girly talk about girls and boys, but, I'm kind of, behind here. Sorry, didn't think this would be a conversation you'd be interested in. I don't know, kind of. Hey, I think I see it. It's up there. Hey, Robin, don't, okay, so now she runs, so. Yeah, Robin's been telling me she isn't, big on running. Yeah. So, Jonathan still hasn't told you if he's gotten it or not? Oh, his letter still hasn't probably come yet, so. This whole thing's probably been stressing him. Yeah, I can get that for Jonathan. Yeah, I'm just kinda worried. Why didn't you go to California with Mike? I thought that probably would have been what you wanted. yeah. I don't know. Part of me really wanted to go, but at the same time, part of me didn't want to put pressure on him. Like, showing up there, being like, hey, I'm here. Where's your college application? Letter, did I get accepted, or whatever. I didn't want to put pressure on him by just showing up. Yeah, totally. So, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, I know Jonathan will get it. He's smart, and I believe in him. Yeah. Did I ever tell you about this crazy, weird dream I have for the future? A weird dream? Yeah, it's kind of like a whole, what I picture my future to look like, Like, I always pictured myself kind of like in an RV, like we're just driving in, exploring the world with, like, obviously someone I'd be probably married to or in a relationship with, like 6 kids? 6? Yeah, 6 nuggets. 3 boys, 3 girls, all running around and exploring the world together. Like, seeing all these, like, cool and popular, famous landmarks all across the world. Just, this really full, adventurous Harrington family. Something my dad never really did with me. I just want to have the chance to, like, be what my dad wasn't. Yeah, sounds nice. So about you? You got a dream? Do I have a dream? Future-wise? I don't know, just to have a good job and great kids and a good house and an even better partner to be with. Someone that is supportive and is a good listener and somewhat talkative. Funny. Caring, and is everything I could ever want. Sorry, it sounds a little cheesy, I guess. No, there's nothing cheesy about it. I'm gonna tell you something kind of embarrassing. What? I've been dreaming about that dream for the past 3 years now. Really? Yeah. Maybe even before that at some point. But I think when I really started to see it come to life was, the relationship I have with, the kids here, like Will, Mike, Dustin, Lucas, Max, Ellen, Erica. They're great kids, and they're somewhat funny. I was pictured that's kind of what my family would be like, Obviously not them, but yeah, yeah, my own kids, and raising them's been like kind of like well, not raising them, but taking care of them has been kind of like a cool experience. And for
the relationship part of it, I always imagined, you know, the one I'd be sharing it with. You. Me? Yeah. Would have always been you. I mean, other than all the weird other girls I was with, you're the one I was happiest with. Well, I have to say I'm somewhat flattered. Thank you. Hey, guys, I found it. Right. Yeah, we're coming.
So to cut down this episode a little bit, I'm just gonna time skip. So we're at that point where you and Eleven are, tied up by the vines, and while you're kind of shaky and like not being able to breathe because like you're currently being like, from what happened in the show, and with Max, he's being also held by some vines, and Becca right in front of her, like doing the snappy snap thing, and then with Robin, Nancy, and Steve, being held up and strangled like the viney things, the vines again, and then with Eddie and Dustin is now on the other side, and Eddie's on the upside down fighting off the bats. And instead of Mike making a speech, it's you.
Oh. I know we're like kind of in a bad situation right now. But I just want you to know that I'm sorry. I'm sorry for leaving you in that lab alone with him, and I'm sorry for everything that I could have caused for you. And for you thinking this is all your fault, when I could have helped you and held him off, but I was a coward and I ran away and left you there all by yourself. And you being the only one trapped there after, Papa found you, and I'm just so sorry I left you there. And I escaped before you, and I was not expecting you to forgive me all those years ago. I'm just really sorry. But I want you to know that I'm so proud of you right now. How you have fought off all those Demodogs and Demogorgons all by yourself. And, closing the gate. How you fought for so long. And just with the help of everyone. And knowing that was all you. You did that all by yourself. I could not be more proud of you. And I know might be one of the scariest times right now. This very situation that we're in right now. But you fought a lot of scary things. And I believe that you can fight this too. We both can fight him. I just need your help. We're stronger together, though. And I know you can fight. And I know what you're capable of. But I need you to do this with me. Fight with me, Elle. Fight with me.
Casually ignoring the cringy ass speech, but we're moving on. So another time skip to where, all that has happened and all the gunkity stuff. Where powered and, just, done the scream thing, where she throws him back. But unfortunately, he got Max. And after he got Max, and you threw away and shit, Then, like, Nancy, Steve and Robin were released from their binds and are okay, thankfully. And then made their way up to the attic where Vecna is, hanging there, still in like the little layer void thing, and start to then throw the little things at him, the little flamby wambies, whatever they're called. And with that, Nancy finally shoots him, and then he flings out the window. And then just back with you, after making sure Elle was okay, and that everyone was safe and fine, and that no one's really, scared anymore. You then teleport back to Hawkins and are now, like, in the real world outside of Eddie's trailer. And thinking nothing of it, you then go into Upside Down and see Dustin running towards Eddie with a bunch of bats surrounding him and Eddie lying on the floor. Your heart instantly sinks into your stomach, and you're thinking, oh my god. You then run towards Dustin and help him get across towards Eddie.
Oh my god, Eddie. Oh my god. Why would you run back? Listener said to protect you. So I did. I didn't mean anything fucking stupid, Eddie. I wanted you to be okay too. And I am okay. I'm fine with this outcome. Okay? Sure, I didn't expect to die this way, but at least it'll be easier to clear my name. Hey, come on, man, you can't do this to us.
And then suddenly Steve, Robin, and Nancy come running and seeing Eddie lying there, and they're in shock. They fall to their knees, like, right next to you and Dustin.
Oh my god, Eddie, what were you thinking? What did you do? Guys, don't be stupid. I'm fine, okay? I'm fine with it. Seriously. I told you guys not to be a hero or some shit. Steve, it doesn't matter anymore. Why would you go back? After realizing that, I left Chrissy there. I left her not knowing what to do. And since then, I felt guilty and like a coward. And until now, I stopped running. This wasn't the answer. I mean, we all had to live with guilt. But it was the answer, okay? You guys don't need to cry about it. We'll get you out of here. I mean, we can get you to a hospital, like, as soon as possible. Exactly, like, we can get you out of here. Yeah, I'll immediately go up and call, like, the ambulance or something. Guys, seriously. Stop trying to save me. You're not seriously going out like this. I love you guys. And thank you for everything. And listener, I'm sorry I won't be able to make it to our date. And after those few last words, his eyes finally close. You're all crying, screaming his name. Dustin's shaking and trying to get him to wake up, but it's no use.
Eddie, come on, Eddie. Don't do this to us. Eddie, come on, man. Come on. Hey, this hurts. It's okay. Hey, it's okay. You're wrong, Steve. He was a hero. He was my hero.